Morning everyone. Today we were talking about restoring Sato's Indonesia operations through stakeholder theory. And our group members are Roy, Chris, Dennis, and Mohammed. Okay, let's introduce the agenda first. The first part is introduction, the second part is stakeholder theory, the third part is problem identification, the fourth part is stakeholder impact analysis, the fifth part is recommendations, and the last part is conclusion. Today I aim to provide a comprehensive analysis of these challenges through the lens of stakeholder theory, a powerful framework in business management that encourages us to look beyond short-term profits and consider the broader impacts of our decisions on all our stakeholders. This includes our employees, customers, shareholders, and the communities in which we operate. Let's start by setting the stage. A few years ago, Santos made the strategic decision to offshore its call center operations to Indonesia. The motivation behind this move was largely driven by the potential for cost savings and the desire to tap into the large, available workforce. At first glance, this seemed like a sound business decision. However, as the years have passed, we have encountered a series of challenges that are now threatening the viability and the sustainability of those operations. These challenges range from employee dissatisfaction and poor working conditions to high turnover rates and declining service quality. That these issues are interconnected and their impacts ripple across our entire business. Addressing them effectively requires a holistic approach, one that considers the needs and concerns of all our stakeholders. This is where stakeholder theory becomes invaluable, providing us with a framework to guide our decision making and ensure that our actions lead to long-term success for all involved. Before we dive into the specifics of the problems at hand, it's important to establish a clear understanding of stakeholder theory and why it is particularly relevant in our current situation. Stakeholder theory, developed by Edward Freeman in 1980s, is a framework that challenges the traditional view of business management, which often prioritizes shareholder profits above all else. Instead, stakeholder theory posits that businesses should take into account the interests of all parties that can affect or are affected by the company's actions. These parties or stakeholders include not only shareholders but also employees, customers, suppliers, communities, and even the environment. At its core, stakeholder theory is built on several key principles.
Now I will introduce problem identifications. With this understanding of stakeholder theory in mind, let's turn our attention to the specific challenge focused by Celtel's Indonesia operations. The first and perhaps most pressing issue is inequitable compensation. Our analysis has revealed a significant pay disparity between our Indonesia employees and their counterparts in Australia, despite those groups having similar qualification and responsibilities. This disparity is not just a matter of number. It has a profound implication for employee morale and motivation. The second major issue is a poor working condition in our Indonesia call center. Our call center are currently characterized by cramped workspace, long shifts, and insufficient breaks. These conditions are far from ideal and have led to significant occupation stress and burnout among our employees. When workers are expected to perform in environments that are not conducive to their well-being, it not only impacts their health but also their ability to perform their duties effectively. The third issue is job insecurity. The frequent strike and high turnover rates within our Indonesia operations have created an environment of uncertainty and instability. Employees are uncertain about their job security, which have further demotivated them and made it difficult to build a committed and stable workforce. Job insecurity not only affects the employee directly, but also has a rapid effect on the overall quality of service and the company's reputation. The stakeholder analyze the impact of this problem is far-reaching and affects multiple stakeholders. Let's start with the employee. The issue of inequitable compensation and poor working conditions have led to high turnover rate and low morale among our Indonesian workforce. A demotivated workforce is less likely to be productive, and this inevitably affects the quality of service provided to our customer. Moreover, high turnover rates result in additional cost for the company in terms of recruitment, training, and lost productivity. From a management perspective, this challenge reflects deeper issue within our human resource practice. The failure to address their problem effectively has resulted in operational ineffectiveness and has made it difficult for us to maintain a motivated and high-performing workforce. Our customers are also directly affected by this issue. Poorly trained and demotivated employees are less likely to deliver high-quality service, which can lead to customer dissatisfaction and potentially a loss of business. Finally, the impact on our shareholders cannot be overlooked. The financial implications of high turnover, low morale, and clean service quality are significant. Increased costs relative to recruitment and training, along with reduced profitability and the potential damage to the company's reputation, are all risks that our shareholders are understandably concerned about.
Given these challenges, it is clear that we need to take decision action. The first recommendation is to establish fair pay and improve working conditions. We need to conduct a comprehensive review of our pay structure to ensure that our Indonesian employees are compensated fairly and in line with their Australian counterparts. Additionally, we must improve the physical working conditions in our call centers by redesigning the spaces to allow for more room and better ergonomic environments. This includes ensuring compliance with legal working hours and providing adequate breaks to prevent burnout. The expected outcomes of these actions are significant. By addressing pay inequities and improving working conditions, we can expect to see improved employee satisfaction, reduced turnover, and enhanced operational efficiency. A happier and more motivated workforce will lead to better service for our customers and, in turn, better financial outcomes for our shareholders. The second recommendation is to strengthen training programs and career development opportunities. We need to implement a comprehensive training program that includes a mandatory 6-week induction for all new employees, as well as regular refresher courses and advanced training opportunities for existing staff. Career development initiatives such as clear career paths, mentoring programs, and performance reviews should also be introduced to help employees see the future within the company. By investing in our employees' skills and careers, we can expect improved performance, increased satisfaction, and loyalty, and ultimately a higher quality of service delivered to our customers. This in turn will enhance our reputation and secure the long-term success of our operations.
In conclusion, the challenges faced by Celtel's operations in Indonesia are serious, but they can be turned into opportunities for growth by following the principles of stakeholder theory. Problems such as unfair pay, poor working conditions, and job insecurity are all connected with each other, and solving them requires a complete approach that considers the needs of everyone involved. By offering fair wages, improving work environment, and providing better training programs, we can increase employee happiness, lower the number of people leaving their jobs, and make our operations more efficient. Taking these actions will not only improve the service we provide to customers and lead to better financial results, but will also help Celtel achieve long-term success in Indonesia. By aligning our management practices with stakeholder theory, we can build a business that is more fair and sustainable, benefiting all stakeholders involved. This approach will help us overcome current challenges and set the foundation for a stronger future.
And there is our reference list. Thank you.